Hey there guys, Connor here with Chrome Designs, and thank you so much for watching this video tutorial. Now today I'm going to be showing you how you can create some ribbons, like kind of going around some text in Cinema 4D. This is the sort of thing that we'll be creating. Okay, so let's crack on, shall we? Go to File, New to bring up this plane, and the first thing we need to do is want to import a helix. So go to the helix tool here, a spline rather, and just go to helix, and you'll see there that it's just got it's rather large loops with only a few intervals. So change the start radius to 25, change the end angle to 40, how long your text is, how many characters you will be inserting. So now once you've got the basic 2D helix type, you want to go to the square tool and just import a plane. Now on the plane, you want to change the width to 25, the height change, and change the segments to 60 and 60, so that when we go to create the bend on the helix, it will be nice and smooth. So now we need to go to the MoGraph settings and go to MoGraph and spline wrap. Now on the spline wrap, you want to drag it down onto the plane so it becomes a child of the plane. Now with that selected, the spline wrap, drag the helix into this little spline character here, and you'll see that it'll bring up this rather weird looking sort of 3D sort of abstract shape. Now to get it to look like a ribbon, you want to change the axes to +X to +Z, and you'll see there that you've got some ribbons. And now change the mode to keep length as well, so that it's not filling up the whole area, so you can keyframe it so it's going around, as opposed to so it fits the whole thing, so there'll be no animation. So add the mode to keep length, and you see that you've got the basic ribbon type there. Now if you go to MoGraph and text object, rotate it. If you hold shift, it will kind of snap it to 90 degrees. Go to the move tool and just try and drag it in. Might need to rotate the camera so you can kind of fit it in between the spline, so it looks like the ribbon will be going around the text. Give it a quick render there. Okay, now if you go into text, I'll type in Chrome. Change the font. I'll change the font to Harbara, however you say it. God knows, it's only a font. Now maybe I'm going to lower the height down a bit so it's not so in your face and touching the spline. Now what we could do is we can maybe make some material. So go to File, Shader, and if you go to New Key, you can just drag it on the text. And then if you Control-C, Control-V the new key, double click it and just make the other colour red, and choose the red for the ribbons. Obviously you can use whatever colours you want, tutorial purposes, and you can just start to go to the spline wrap, and if you go to offset and you just start to increase it, you'll see that it starts to evolve around the text and fill in the rest of the area. So what we can do is you can go to keyframe 1, at the very beginning, have the offset at 0, and hit the little middle red button, followed by the keyframe button, and then wherever you want it to end, I'll use 50 frames for example. I will increase the offset to 100, 96, whatever, and also hit the keyframe button. So if we just change the angle here, you see that it starts to create itself there. Now what we could do is we can maybe make a plane to add like some reflection. So change the plane and width, just bam a few lines. Not very professional, I know, but it does the job. And got a plane that it looks down on. Now what you could do is you add a light, increase the light, zoom out, and go to shadow, and shadow map soft. Just have a look. That's a really heavy shadow. That increase it up a bit. There we go, maybe not as bad. And alright, I shouldn't have ticked that button. So I just start to delete these keyframes that I accidentally just made. Where's the other keyframe on the? It's on the plane. So one tip, if you're watching this without doing it, remember to delete and tick that little middle red box, otherwise it will apply it to everything. So delete that, go back to 0. I'll change the plane to 9. There we go. Lower it down. There we go. That should do it. And that's about it. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Maybe it's not as professional as you would like, but it certainly does a job. Maybe come to a more professional one later. But that's about it from me, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.